Yes. Hello, guys. Welcome to the pre-match press conference for the game between Kerala Blasters FC and Hyderabad FC. This is me, Mayur Karanskar from Hyderabad FC, and we have Mr. Manolo Marquez, our head coach. So, thank you for sending in the questions. We'll be taking the questions one by one, and post these questions. You can send in a few in the chat once I give you the heads up, and we'll take it from there. So, coach, let's begin with the first question. So, the first question is from Rutvich from Khel now. So, the question is: in the last game against Mumbai City FC, we created a few chances but failed to convert it. Do you think it was because of the inexperience in the team or with the players?
Good afternoon. I'm not agree that we create many chances. I only remember one very clear chance from Yasir with the head. It was an important minute because I remember that maybe it's in the minute 1 minute before the half time, and with the equalize, I think second half would be different. But in the second part of the question, in some moments of the game, I thought in my mind that yes, in fact, it was a game with real players, very good players, against young players without experience. But I am very satisfied with the second half, especially. And okay, this kind of games, it's normal that when you are young, when you have a lot of players without too much experience in ISL, these kind of things can happen.
Coach, the second question is from Gautam from Sports Rush. So there is only 3 points that separate the teams who are placed from 4th to 8th in the ISL table. So there's been a lot of elevated competition in the league. What would you attribute that elevated competition to?
Yes, maybe because there is a strange situation for all the teams in the same state, all the teams in the bubble. Maybe there are only, for me, Mumbai is better team than the others, but they are there are a lot of strong teams, and it's normal, especially in the beginning of the competition. It's normal that all the teams are in more or less in the same situation, no? In the more or less at the same level. Of course, we cannot tell that, for example, Chennai today is favorite team against East Bengal, or Hyderabad against Kerala yesterday, only because the table we are with more points than the opponent. In fact, all the games, or some games, or most of the games decide for small details. No?
Coach, the next question is from Devjyoti from Khel now, Subhashish from Network One Media, and Mr. Shivakrishna from Telangana Today. So that the loss against Mumbai City FC in the last match was our first of the season. So do you think that conceding 2 goals against Mumbai, how does the game when we conceded 2 goals against Mumbai City affect our team's morale going into the next game against Kerala Blasters?
No, you know that in football there are 3 possibilities: win, draw, or lose. And of course, it's impossible to win always, to draw always, or to lose always. But for me, the good teams, you look if one team is good or not good after lose one game. If our team now is like I don't know how to express. Maybe it's a sad team without. Let's see what happened because we are not in good moment because we lost one game. Maybe it's not a good team, but I am sure that our team tomorrow we'll try. Let's see if we get to play a good game. But I think that the defeat against Mumbai doesn't affect our team for the game tomorrow.
Coach, the next question is from Devjyoti from Khel and Abhijit from Sportskeeda. So Kerala Blasters have shown it number of times that they can be dangerous, but they've somehow failed to get a win this season. So what is your opinion about the Kerala Blasters team?
For me, it's a very good team. If you remember, they played the open game in the championship against ATK. Maybe they didn't deserve to lose the game. And for me, it's a team. Even I know that in the last game they equalized in the injury time, but for me they have a very good players. Maybe they deserve more points that they have. I know perfectly Vicente. Vicente was my player in Las Palmas. I think that they have great players in all the positions, from the goalkeeper until the forwards, and the coach won the I-League last season. For sure, is like the former question, no? For sure will be an equal game, and let's see what happens. But my opinion is that Kerala Blaster is a good team. Maybe is not a team to be in the current position.
Coach, the next question is from Mr. Shivakrishna from Telangana Today. So, do we expect any tactical changes going into the match against Kerala Blasters?
Let's see. We are playing for 2-3-1 these first games, usually, sometimes for 4-2, but I don't know, because there are some details the other day against Mumbai that we can improve, and we work about this. And let's see, maybe we can change some player, or maybe we can not too much tactical changes, because we are with 6 games and only 1 defeat. We cannot touch all we can't change, sorry, all the things, but maybe we can see yes, some aspects that we have to improve.
Coach, the next question is from Ms. Gautam from Sports Rush. So, is the recent move of holding discussions between referees and coaches a step in the right direction for you?
This is in all the countries every year. I am from Spain. In Spain, if the referees whistle for Real Madrid, the other is for Barcelona, the other only for strong teams. These kind of discussions, I think, are older than I don't know. But for me, the level of the referees is the level of the referees, and for me, we have to do self-criticism of on the bench. The first team, my team. Maybe if the players don't shout in the face of the referee, maybe the referees would whistle better, or maybe if the referees are more brave and they show yellow or red cards in these kind of situations, maybe these kind of things would improve. But for me, these kind of discussions are in every league, in every weekend practically.
So, Coach, the next question is from multiple people. So, just clubbing it together. So, any injury updates that you can provide for the team?
No, yesterday I know that many people don't want to explain about the situation because let's see what happens if the opponent knows that you this player or the other player. I don't have too much player. You don't win one game or lose one game because you tell if this guy is he can play or he cannot play. We have a squad with 29 players, and yesterday 28 players was training. Only one player is out for tomorrow. The other 28 players are in conditions to be in the list.
So that's it for the questions that were sent across. So if anyone has any more questions, you can send them over here on the chat. If you have any questions, just ping me with a yes so that we know that there's a question coming and we can wait for that. And then you can send across the question. Coach, we'll just wait for 2-3 minutes. Let them any questions.
Injury time.
Yes. Martin, please.
Yes, I can ask. I can answer.
The last question that came in, you want to take that? So this question is from Rutvik Joshi from Khel now. So who's the player who's out for the game?
Nikhil Pujari.
Okay. Okay, please.
Yeah, I think Martin also has a question. He's just typing.
Yes, I'm just. Okay, coach. This question is from Martin Joseph from the New Indian Express. So his question is, why do you think Kibu Vichuna is struggling in the ISL right now? He won the I League in comprehensive fashion. Are the levels of the leagues different?
Yes, it's my first year here. I don't know exactly the level of I League. Maybe now I think it's January 9th. The I League competition. Maybe I can watch or I can see some games. I don't know. But for me, if you are the champion in I League, for sure that you have level 2 training in ISL. Sometimes the category is not the most important thing. And of course, Kibu, he has a lot of experience in another teams, not only as a head coach, as an assistant coach too. And for me, one of the things that I have to tell about Kibu is, for me, is one of the coaches with best attitude on the bench. And I know that the situation for him is not easy if we, in terms of football, and of course in terms because I'm very sorry for him because his mother passed away this week, and I think it's a very, very, very hard moment for him.
Guys, if any other question is there, I've replied to you personally on your questions, but any other questions is there, we'll wait for a minute. There's a question from Rutwich from Khel now. It's about Gary Hooper is often left alone if he does not get any good services. So what is HFC's plan against a striker like him?
Maybe this is a question for Kibu, not for me. The style of the team is not is a team that they try to play. Always they have a very good players in half pitch. In the line of three is very dangerous. Sometimes if you know that the scorers or the strikers, they need good balls for score goals, but I think that I don't know what is the Kibu asked for in this case, Hooper or Murray as a striker. No, maybe Kibu is happy with the work of them. I don't like to speak about tactical things in other teams because it's not my work. Not my question. No?
Yes, Coach, that's all the questions. I've replied to them individually on all their points. So thank you guys for being present today. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Yeah, thank you.